Birthdays are an occasion for us to blow out candles together and give each other the best wishes. However, that is not entirely true at Pawtucket Brewery, where you are allowed to celebrate your birthday in just 2 minutes.
But, Mr. Lloyd, you can't cancel office birthdays.
I'm pretty sure I can. Mr. Griffin, I like focused, productive employees.
How old are you? Oh, heavens, no.
Then we're going to have a problem.
But, Mr. Lloyd, you can't take away office birthdays. People love them.
If it means that much to the employees, fine.
Yay!
I'll do them.
As usual, the Griffin family is enjoying dinner prepared by Lois. Since the day he was tasked with organizing a birthday party for a coworker, Peter has been spending a lot of time at the office.
Where's Dad?
It's office birthdays today at the brewery. Ever since your father was put in charge, he's been taking it very seriously.
Chris, that's going in the show. Okay, birthday jokes.
We may be colleagues, but there's no one in your league.
Peter, don't you think you might be putting too much time into office birthdays and not enough into your job?
Come on, Lois. It's the one thing I look forward to at work. It's the one thing I'm good at. I am to birthdays what J.K. Rowling is to now problematic wizard stories.
Peter has now become a manager. He owns a brewery, a school car wash, and more.
So I drove my family down to Disneyland for vacation. When we got off the highway, the sign said, Disneyland left. So we drove back home. Thanks, I wrote that.
I'll show him.
I own the school paper. Get me dirt on Principal Shepard's car.
Thanks to his skills, Peter has even been invited to speak at TED now.
Oh, how did the birthday thing go?
Amazing, Lois. I've even been asked to do a TED Talk. What is a birthday? I think it can best be understood by breaking down the word birth and day.
This is the Pawtucket Brewery, where dozens of employees are eagerly anticipating the June birthday party. Peter has specially invited a famous singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Uggam.
June is busting out all over, all torn down to go to Tinkin Can. Oh, the Hannah Manor wish.
June is busting out all over, every birthday boy and girl who's on the clock. First is Annie from accounting, just turned 40, but who's counting? And that old guy Frank down on the dock.
Out of all the morning glories on the spare.
'Cause it's June. Da, da, da.
Who cares? They're marvelous.
Wait, isn't it November?
In another development, at the Quahog preschool, clever Stewie has played a trick on Doug. The little boy boasts as he defeats Doug, his rival.
Children, please continue independent play while I go see if I just sneezed my tampon out.
My word, this is brilliant. Now to find my mark.
Hey, Stewie. What you reading? Something with different cloths to feel? Is that so?
No, not since COVID. I say, Doug, it appears you've got something on your shirt. Ha-ha! There's nothing on your shirt. It was all a ruse.
Doug, are you okay? Oh my God, what happened? Who did this to you?
Stewie!
Stuart Griffin Suarez. Is that true?
And thank you for that. Rupert and I decided to hyphenate. I hope it doesn't make me look like too much of a pushover. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Screw it.
This is your third strike, Stewie. That means no more timeouts. You get a detention.
Detention? You can't scare me. The only thing that scares me is a sudden loud noise, even if it's only spoken.
Every morning, Lois drives Stewie to school. Today, he will be detained at the nearby elementary school due to 3 violations.
Bye-bye, Stewie.
Yeah, bye-bye, whatever.
Stewie, where are you headed? You've got detention this morning.
That's where I'm headed.
Stewie, no, detention isn't in preschool. It's in the elementary school building.
The elementary school? But that's where the big kids are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin y'all's reveal? Let me go ahead and scooch back a little.
My God, these kids have their teeth. And where are their pacifiers? How do they ever sleep? Detention kids are scary. Especially that 4th grader writing on the board. Oh, that is such a load of truth. A wonderful load of truth.
At the elementary school, standing before older kids, those who have teeth and no longer use pacifiers, Stewie appears scared and out of place.
Hey, do you know where I can get a pacifier in this place? I'm jonesing.
Anyone hears you say that in here, you'll get your ass kicked. You're the something on your shirt kid, right?
How did you know?
Well, I make it my business to know.
You got purty lips.
Why, thank you. It's a new serum. Move over, lip balms. The secret is retinol. Let's talk later.
Finally, Stewie has completed his time in confinement. But perhaps the boy still hasn't realized his mistake.
Stewie, you've completed your detention. What have you learned from this experience?
That your mother's a whore?
He returned home, dressed in a stylish suit, stepping out of the taxi like a gentleman.
Hey, Stewie, how was your detention?
Brian Griffin. Is that really you? Been a long time it has.
I saw you this morning.
The world's gone and got itself in a big damn hurry. You lose track of time on the inside, Brian.
Preschool detention? No, I guess I haven't. What'd you do in there?
Got jacked.
You look exactly the same.
And yet I got jacked.
Meanwhile, Peter's office was throwing a lavish party. They were roller skating together under the dazzling LED lights. Suddenly, a man in a black suit appeared. Preston Lloyd.
I didn't approve this.
Oh, yeah? Well, who the hell are you? It's happy birthday to you. Right, birthdays. Whoop, whoop.
What the hell is this? I'm Preston Lloyd, the new manager of the brewery and your boss.
Lloyd would be the new manager of the brewery. This meant there would be new policies, including birthday celebrations limited to just 2 minutes.
But, Mr. Lloyd, you can't cancel office birthdays.
I'm pretty sure I can. Mr. Griffin, I like focused, productive employees.
Oh, heavens no.
Then we're going to have a problem.
But, Mr. Lloyd, you can't take away office birthdays. People love them.
Attention employees, this is Mr. Lloyd, your manager. I will now resume the office birthday celebration from earlier. Helen Daly, date of birth 12/10/1968. Martin Burke, date of birth 12/13/1969.
Yay!
If it means that much to the employees, fine.
The quartet, Peter, Joe, Glenn, and Cleveland, was on a date at the bar, the Drunken Clam. Peter slammed his hand on the table, furious about the unreasonable rules from the new manager.
Can't believe the new jerk manager canceled office birthdays. It was the one thing in life I looked forward to.
Is this manager a no-nonsense button-down man who's also been in the military?
How'd you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do I do?
Take it from a lawman. Whenever authorities have tried to take away something the people find precious, the people have found ways around the law. They always find a way, like nature.
Having returned from his confinement, Stewie had learned how to tattoo and adopt the demeanor of thugs.
Stewie, breakfast.
When did this new slab of beef get delivered?
My name's Chris.
You're a little young and plump to be in a place like this. You need a friend, someone who could provide you with protection. I could be your friend. All we'll need is a Bic pen and a lighter.
Why? So you could burn a swastika into my butt?
Well, you just ruined the surprise, you goofball.
He even bullied his brother Chris, causing him to break down in tears.
Stewie, what brings you by?
You know, we're doing this and you're gonna find a way to enjoy it.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna give me what I want.
I don't like it. I don't understand what's happening.
The three sisters have a magic hopscotch board that turns them into superheroes, but only at night and never if it's raining.
It's too complicated and noisy.
Yeah, it is both of those things, and their cat speaks French.
Stewie began to miss the new friends he had met at elementary school. He was irritable, which made Lois have to constantly comfort him. Brian unexpectedly discovered that the boy had a tattoo of an eagle on him.
Funny how I never got a visit in detention, not even a letter.
What's going on in here?
On the first day, an older boy put 2 fingers on my nose and just took it right off my face and held it in front of me and said, I got it.
Stewie, what's going on in here? Okay, you are coming with me. All right, after this, we'll get you into your footsie jammies and tucked into bed.
Whoa.
Yep, so that's how your granddad got his back tattoo and hepatitis. Never share a needle with Ben Affleck.
How did you and other granddaddy meet?
They should not be asking that.
They said if that was your answer, then you were a bottom.
Into a place for a birthday celebration.
What's the password?
Fat man.
I'd like to wish all you birthday boys and girls a special day with the help of the Beatles. 1, 2, 3, hit it!
The boss is coming!
And this is our final stop on the tour.
What's this room?
Oh, this is an unused meeting room that no one pays attention to.
Ah, well then, I suppose there's no need to pay any attention.
Okay, there was an elderly Jewish family hiding in there, and I don't know what to tell them.
It was a grand party with an impressive sound system. However, this is what led Preston Lloyd to uncover the truth. This made him angry, and he immediately fired Peter.
Today, for a special birthday's treat, I've acquired Marty McFly's ink. Who's ready to rock birthday?
There. A lifetime of fragilely framed achievements. What the hell?
Mr. Lloyd!
Griffin, is this some kind of secret birthday celebration room? I made a decision to cancel office birthdays, and it was very explicit.
There was nudity?
Mr. Griffin, you leave me no other choice. You're fired.
Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye to the security guards whose names I never learned.
When she got home, Lois couldn't believe that her husband had been fired from the brewery. She worried that with Peter unemployed, her family would struggle with the bills.
We're fired from the brewery. I mean, how are we going to pay our bills?
Well, it depends. When you use Venmo, do they just, believe you that you have the money?
No. Right?
No. Fine. Maybe they'll take me back as the Radio City Rockette with 2 big shoes.
In another setting, the new manager was going on and on about the green and red charts. Suddenly, Peter intervened and interrupted him.
And that's how you say productivity in 11 different languages, which, in hindsight, was not a productive use of time.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I just came to clear the search history off my computer before the IT guy... he's already got it.
Griffin, just go.
Lloyd, who had never received much affection from his colleagues, began to admire Peter.
Mr. Pabian, get down from there at once.
Oh, fat man, my fat man.
Oh, fat man, my fat man.
Oh, fat man, my fat man.
Oh, fat man, my fat...
Miss Towers, get down. Do you hear me? I order you to get down.
Oh,
Get down, every one of you. That is a direct order. Do you hear me?
Thank you all. Thank you.
As someone who doesn't remember movies, I've never seen such an original display of faith in a colleague. Peter, you're rehired.
I can be that. I can be that guy. Now, if you'll excuse me.
After learning that Peter had been reinstated at work, Lois was overjoyed. Peter's positive energy was the glue that held his colleagues together. It also opened up many opportunities for him, allowing him to receive much cherished affection.
You don't need to be in charge of birthdays to perform.
Me too, Lois. But I am gonna miss getting to perform every week.
Peter, I'm glad you got your job back.
You know, you're right, Chris.
I heard you were singing my song, but I think you got the words wrong. It isn't Hanawana Da Da Baba. It's Dazawe Da Da Ziza.
Oh, my. Tony Award-winning performer Leslie Uggams? What are you doing here?
June is busting out all over. It's birthdays and it's others.
No, it's all the little bit of dridges.
Ah, little bit of dridges, of course.
Now you got it.
Bravo! That's from the 1945 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Carousel, about carousel barker Billy Bigelow, whose romance with mill worker Julie Jordan comes at the price of both their jobs. If you want to know more about it, ask your grandfather, who was dragged to see it on a date and then had to get married to touch boob.